Hey y'all, it's Garden Blood. It's an update on the helmet building tutorial. This is actually the casting part. I did a section beforehand that I'm going to put this all together of a mask I was going to do, but I ended up using my wrong mold builder, and that was a disaster. But I did the belt buckle to show you guys. You mix it in 2 different cups, the mold builder, and then you mix it together, you stir it, whatever, until you're scraping it from the walls, and then you pour it. In the last one, I said that you have to put a sealer on the clay, whatever, let it sit for 45 minutes or so, 15 to 45, depending on how much you put on. You should put on more than 1 coat, and then you put on your release agent, which takes 5 minutes to deal with, and then you can cast it. And this, I don't know if you can tell, is the mold builder, yeah, it's the mold making rubber. I ended up having to do the pouring one because I didn't realize that that was the one I opened and mixed together, and they are like 25 bucks, so I had no choice. Anyways, I'll update tomorrow on how to do the separation part and the pouring. Okay, this step is simple. All you have to do is cut the mold out of the bucket that it's in. Just to release it. Just cut around the borders. Okay, so you've done all 4 borders. It should come out. Like this. Once you've taken it out of the mold or out of the container that it's in, you must trim the border, make sure that it is, you know, releasable, because with the belt buckle it kind of went over a little bit, so you got to trim it, and I did so. And now I'm gonna pop it out. Washed it down and trimmed it. The corners are pretty edgy still, but it doesn't matter because that's going to be the back of the belt buckle. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that is what your big one belt buckle will look like once everything is said and done. It is still rubber, kind of movable, but it is flat, and when you lay it on a flat surface and you pour it, you're good as a mug. Just don't get it on the borders, because once that plastic hardens, it's going to be a bitch to get off. And this shit was pretty hard too. What I'd use to trim it is just a razor, X-Acto knife, or just a really sharp pocket knife. As you can see, there's no damage to the mold or to the model at all. We're good, and you get the excess pieces that I had to trim off. So, needless to say, that is how to build a mold. And this is the pouring process of the plastic resin. First off, I've got my liquid plastic compound that I talked about in one of the first tutorials I did. Smooth Cast 300 fast setting white. I got bad news. Pearl in Orlando is out of business. Also, the place that I go crafts and stuff in Orange City, they are also out of business, so I guess I'll have to order stuff online from now on. I'll give you names, and you can go to smoothon.com. Yeah, it's just www.smooth-on.com, and they have a whole bunch of different kind of plastics and resins and everything else. Anyways, there's my mold, and I'm getting ready to pour. And this is going to be the pouring part of the tutorial. I've got the mold of the big one belt buckle. I've got part A and part B of the Smooth Cast 300 white liquid plastic compound. You're supposed to pour equal amounts in each cup, and then pour them together in the middle cup and stir them until you start to scrape them on the sides. So let's start. For the belt buckle, I'm going to 100. Make sure that it's completely even. Okay, let's do this. Mix them together. Very watery, so be careful because it will splash. I just splashed it on my game arm. It's not yet. And it's getting hot as hell, so I think it's just about ready. Yep. Alright. Now, slowly pour it into the mold. As you can see, it's starting to change color. It's going from the yellowish color to a whitish. It only takes 3 minutes for the thing to start to cure. Be careful, wear masks when doing this. Look at that. And it only takes a few minutes for this to work. Nope, that's hardened. They said let it sit for 10 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes and I'm going to pop it out. Hopefully everything is good. Just push like the middle down. And you've got a very hot belt buckle ready to be trimmed and painted. This is Garum Blood. Thank you guys. Peace.
羽ばたいたら戻らないと言って目指 したのは